What's cracking, fam? T-Money coming live late night Friday night in the basement. I got quite a collection unboxing for you guys. It's been a super long week. I'm finally just sitting down. I ordered some pizza. My legs are tired from standing on them all day. I got a little bit of, I had a chiropractor appointment, getting some headway on my leg pain that's going on. It's just been a crazy long week full of appointments and busy schedules with work and such. So finally sitting down 11 p.m. Friday night to do this video update. I've been trying to do it all day, but I haven't had time. But yeah, my MRI is on Tuesday, 7 a.m., so we're thinking it's a nerve issue, more than likely, or a herniated disc, according to the chiropractor that I'm seeing. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know, keep you posted on that. But happy Friday. I'm very disappointed because I was going to go see a movie this weekend, a little movie by the name of It Chapter 2, but literally every single person that I've heard talk about it has said how incredibly underwhelming the film is. So that really sucks. I'm disappointed about that. I was really looking forward to it, although I wasn't the biggest fan of It Chapter 1. The TV movie I love, but the CGI in the first film bothered me. And a lot of people really like the CGI, and it just, I don't know. I always say that opening sequence in It Chapter 1 where he comes out of the sewer and those CGI razor teeth. I looked at my brother in the theater and I was like, yikes, this is, what are we in for here? But it turned out to be pretty good. I just didn't love the film, to be honest. I thought it was like too in your face, trying to be funny. Good chemistry though. But anyways, so disappointing to say the least on that one. But anyways, let's get into the update. So I've got Gutter Garbs, Scream Factory, Amazon.co.uk, and a big package I saved from Diabolic DVD. I also wanted to show you guys, I'm wearing this shirt and I'm feeling pretty stuffy in it. It's a really, really soft fabric, so it's kind of what's the word? God, what's the word? What's the word, Herb? I don't know. Exploited? I'm feeling kind of, I don't know. I just feel gross. I'm sweaty and it's sticky and it's tight and I'm fat and I don't like it. But anyways, I digress. Yes, the two Michael Myers on the bottom and the Judd and the Evil Dead character are all $5 from Fright Rags. They had a quick sale last weekend, so I swooped those up along with this awesome Rabbit in Red t-shirt. And then today, I got two shirts from Gutter Garbs that I had pre-ordered. We got this one, just a big old Jason mask. I love it. And then we got this one, which is cool too. I think I like the other one better, but cool colors anyways. I love Gutter Garbs. They're very vibrant, cool colors. All right, so first up, we'll go with the Best Buy haul. So I had, shout out to Movie Chatter. She posted in a recent update, or not an update, but taking my socks off because I'm starting to get hot here. She picked up a Best Buy exclusive and I wanted to grab it, so I ordered it. And then, of course, I don't get over to Best Buy too often, so usually I end up walking out with a bunch more than I intended on grabbing when I go in there. So nonetheless, I ended up with Brightburn, which sounds pretty awesome. Heard good things about that. Rambo, Stallone, The First Blood Part 2, 4K, because I have the first one, so I wanted to grab that. The Intruder, which sounds pretty good. Dennis Quaid stars as a menacing intruder. This couple moves out to Napa Valley, and they want like a peaceful existence, and they get like horrifically stalked, I guess, by Dennis Quaid, which is awesome. So he's like a house salesman or something. It sounds good. Pretty run-of-the-mill. I get the feeling that it's maybe like a little racial horror. I don't know, but you've got the Get Out quote on the front, and then you've got the African American couple that seems to be stalked by I don't know what I'm saying, but I don't know. Just reminds me of Get Out, that cover, and I don't know the director, but his name is Dion Taylor. So anyways, let's see. Ash vs. Evil Dead Part 3. I don't have this one. I was going to grab, they had a box set with like a bobblehead and stuff, and it was only like $15 more than this season standalone. But I already have the first two. Didn't really need it. Don't need the bobblehead. So Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 3. Haven't seen this the third season, but I enjoyed the first two. And then, of course, what Movie Chatter had showed off in her Instagram post, The Exorcist, one of my favorite movies for sure, top 5. I couldn't resist. Although it looked the picture that she took made it look so fucking beautiful and vibrant and lush. And then when I saw it, I was like, is this the same release? Just wasn't as cool in person, to be honest. But still, nonetheless, a nice release. Great film. Best Buy exclusive. $15. Had to do it. Oh yeah, so I had got this came in the other day as well. It's the entire Batman animated series spanning, I think, 80 years, 18 film collection, and you've got, I think, like 16 to 18 discs. You know, this sort of thing, and you've got all the different films. Basically, just all releases that have previously been released, stuffed in this huge box set. That was like $80, which is kind of expensive. Not gonna lie. But you've got Batman Gotham Knight, Year 1, Under the Red Hood, Bad Blood, Batman vs. Robin, Son of Batman, Batman The Dark Knight Returns, Part 1 and 2, Batman Assault on Arkham, The Killing Joke, Batman and Harley Quinn, Gotham by Gaslight, Batman Ninja, Return of the Caped Crusaders, Mask of the Phantasm, Mystery of the Batwoman, Superman/Batman Public Enemies, and Superman/Batman Apocalypse. It does not have the new one, Hush, I think. I don't know what it is, but this isn't included in that. But I think it's pretty much everything else. So, nice set if you're a fan of the Batman. I can't wait to check out some of the older stuff in there, the older animated stuff, because that's really what I'm into. Not so much the newer stuff, even though I think it's pretty decent. The general consensus is that. Then I got this one from Amazon.co.uk. The Chant of Jimmy Blacksmith. I think it's like one of the most important films of the Australian cinema, and perhaps the key critical work of that country's internationally acclaimed film movement of the 70s. This film is nothing short of a masterpiece, a bracing and emotionally wrenching study of the effects of institutionalized racism and colonialism on a land's indigenous peoples. Based on the 20th century exploits of Jimmy Governor, Jimmy Blacksmith follows its title character, a half-Aboriginal, half-white young man attempting to make his way as a farmhand, but facing only prejudice and deception from society. So, study on history, I guess. But yeah, amazing release. Number 212 in the Eureka Masters of Cinema line. Really nice slipcover, nice booklet, reversible cover artwork, thick keep case. Love it. Love these editions. Very nice. Then a film in the similar realm, I ordered some stuff from Scream Factory. I think I mentioned I had pre-ordered pretty much everything that's been listed so far for the rest of the year, announced horror-wise. But I did grab this Shout Select title as well. Just because I heard it's selling fast, I wanted to grab me a copy. Timeless and Universal. Jimmy Cliff in The Harder They Come. Never seen this movie, but Jimmy Cliff, I grew up. My pops is a huge roots reggae fan. John Holt. All those awesome 60s, 70s roots reggae artists he loves. So I had to grab this. Sounds like a great film. The reggae legend Jimmy Cliff stars as Ivan Martin, an aspiring singer hoping to make a name for himself. Robbed of his money and possessions, he finds work with a self-righteous preacher and an unscrupulous music mogul who exploits young hopefuls. In desperation, the simple country boy turns outlaw at war with both the police and his rivals. Ivan's dream of stardom soon becomes a reality as he rises to the top of both the pop charts and the most wanted lists. Amazing film, supposedly. I've never seen it, but really excited to check that one out. And then we have 3 awesome Scream Factory titles that just came out. Circus of Horrors from the 70s, I believe. 1960s, sorry, early 60s. Scars of Dracula, finally getting a US Blu-ray release. 2 of these films, I think, have previously been released in the UK by Studio Canal. Those double replay discs or whatever. Double play, I think, Blu-ray DVD combos. Really nice releases. But Scars of Dracula, great film. Christopher Lee, long-awaited U.S. Blu-ray debut. And then we have another Hammer film, Blood from the Mummy's Tomb. This one was also released by Studio Canal as well. And then, of course, Circus of Horrors. These 2, I believe, are Hammer films. And this one is not. But still, really excited to check all 3 of these out. A deranged plastic surgeon takes over a traveling circus. I mean, come on. Can't go wrong with that. I get confused with all the Circus of Terror, Circus of Horror, Circus of Vampires, all the movies with circus in the title confuse me, even though they're very different from each other. But awesome. Super stoked for all of those. And last but not least, we have a juicy package from the fine folk over at Diabolic DVD. I know I'm talking fast. I'm hungry. I want to go eat my pizza that I ordered. And like I said, it's 11 o'clock almost, and I'm just getting to this now. So I had ordered a few titles from Jesse over at Diabolic. We have Darlin. Shout out to shout out to somebody that I forget their name. Somebody talked about this movie recently. I think he did a review of it. Repulsive Reviews. My man Frank Fulci. Sorry. It's been a long week, like I said. But he had reviewed this. I didn't want to check the review out just because I didn't want to spoil anything for myself. But a movie that never stops moving and tackles the patriarchy with bloody teeth, reminded of George Romero. Awesome. Found at a Catholic hospital, filthy and ferocious, feral teenager Darlin is whisked off to a care home run by the bishop and his obedient nuns, where she is to be tamed into a good girl. However, Darlin holds a secret darker than the sins she's threatened with, and she's not traveling alone. The woman, equally fierce and feral, who raised her, is ever present and is determined to come for her, no matter who tries to step in the way. Continuing the twistedly vicious adventure of Lucky McKee's cult hit The Woman, Darlin, oh awesome, see standout star Pollyanna McIntosh, that's right, direct both in front and behind the camera in this. So this is her directorial debut. I like Pollyanna McIntosh. I think she's a pretty unique looking woman, and I don't think she's really that pretty to me, but she's good. What does that matter? I'm just saying. She's pretty talented, and I'm excited to check that one out. So this one was a horror pack exclusive. Every once in a while, Jesse gets some weird stuff. And I don't know, 5 Girls starring Rod and Perlman. I'm sure it's probably garbage. But 5 Girls versus 2,000 Demons is the title of this. From 2018, what the devil has gotten into these girls? We're about to find out. As they attend St. Mark's boarding school, where discipline is strictly enforced, students are strip-searched, routinely punished, and there's no communication with the outside. But plenty with the dark side. Classrooms are more like covens, and the extracurricular activities, well, when the lights go out, you never know what is going to happen. Every girl here has a criminal past and a terrifying and anything but predictable future. I'm spitting as I talk now. Father Drake and the particularly attractive sadistic headmistress, Miss Pierce, are in charge. The girls are scared to death of them, as well they should be, because frankly, they've let the whole school go to hell. We'll see. And then, of course, dropping movies. Had to grab this one, Tokyo Gore Police on frickin' Blu-ray. Batshit craziness. Shout out to Deep Boogie 86. Initially turned me on to this movie. Not even sure if he watched my videos anymore, but anyways, I will still give him credit where credit is due. And yeah, this is a UK Blu-ray, I think. Sure is. That ratings logo and the thick case is a giveaway. But yeah, this movie's batshit crazy. If you like batshit Asian cinema, check it out. Bloodiest, most outrageous, and inventively enjoyable shocker in ages. Bunch of crazy Asians in this movie. Alright. Then we have V, the original miniseries. I've never seen this before. This is from 1983. 50 spaceships, each 3 miles across, hover ominously over Earth's major cities. The visitors that emerge are human-like in appearance and extend the hand of friendship. Our planet's resources are just what these aliens need to survive and for its future survival. Unsuspecting humankind will need a miracle. Kenneth Johnson's science fiction spectacular mixes dynamic special effects with cliffhanger thrills. As fastest rule enslaves the globe, freedom fighters battle to save our species. Mark Singer heads an epic-sized cast of human defenders, and behind sleek uniforms and benevolent behavior, reptilian invaders. For unparalleled extraterrestrial excitement, the invaders of V are unstoppable. So Some good old sci-fi from the early 80s. Gotta love it. Put out by Warner Brothers, so that's cool. And then we have Nightmare Cinema. Lewis Switcher, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I had pre-ordered this movie, and when I went on to grab you a copy, they were completely sold out. So maybe someday Jesse will get more and we'll make it happen, because I know you had sent me a message saying you wanted to swoop this one up, but honestly at that point I had forgot I even had it pre-ordered. But happy to have it all the same. Nightmare Cinema, this is basically a horror anthology. In this twisted horror anthology, 5 strangers are drawn to an abandoned theater and forced to watch their deepest and darkest fears play out before them. Lurking in the shadows is the projectionist who preys upon their souls with his collection of disturbing films. As each reel spins its sinister tale, the characters find frightening parallels to their own lives. Right up my alley. Love that cover artwork as well. Really excited to check this one out. Haven't really heard much about it in terms of reviews. Oops, man. I'm starting to drop shit like crazy. Alright. Then we have Three Musketeers. This is a Disney's Movie Club exclusive, I believe. Jesse had a few of these in. I forgot I had pre-ordered this as well, but wanted to pick this one up. Classic. Childhood. Good film, too. And then we have Flesh Gordon, which is from Hen's Tooth Video. Amazing special features in this. I can't wait to check this movie out. It's in this outrageous spoof of sci-fi films of yesteryear, Earth is thrown into carnal chaos by a mysterious sex ray emanating from outer space. Flesh Gordon must travel to the planet Porno to save Earth from certain devastation by the mad Emperor Wong. This low-budget cult classic was shot on 16mm film, then blown up to 35mm for theatrical release. Restored from a new case scan of the original 35mm negative. Thanks to UCLA Film and Television Archive for their valuable assistance and cooperation. Special features audio commentary by the producer and director. Producer-director Howard Zeem. And original theater. We also have, original theatrical trailer. We also have optional English subtitles, which I always appreciate. But yeah, honestly, I didn't know this was a Hen's Tooth video release. I thought it was a retro media, I think. What is it? What's his name's company? But it's not. So look at the back. Looks cheesy as all hell. Stop motion animation riddled. I love it though. This film is from 1974. Awesome. And last, but certainly not least, we have the Lone Media book for this update. Couldn't resist this one. Stephen King's Sleepwalkers. Cover artwork is amazing. Nameless, number 45 out of 555. I love that holographic number. Limited number code. I love that. It gets me every time. And I love this artwork, but I have to say it's getting kind of repetitive where these German media books are all known for having this kind of like, it's almost like the Arrow Video titles that all have that same color scheme. It's kind of like that with all the German releases. I mean, at first they're like super cool, super vivid, super throwback, like Grindhouse 80s style stuff, VHS era, but it's, I don't know. What am I saying? I'm still buying it. I still love it. I mean, this movie, I have to revisit. Somebody put it out recently. I think it was Scream Factory, right? They put out a collector's edition, but I didn't watch that version. I picked it up, but I haven't gotten around to watch it yet. But yeah, so awesome. Probably going to leave this one sealed for now. Nameless, number 45. High quality stuff. Gotta love it. And that is the update. I am going to eat some good pizza now and call it a night. It's been a long week. Stay tuned. I'll be back before too long, and I love you guys. Peace.